your letter.
These flowers presented to you on behalf of your board and all of the fans that come here every month to see you. We thank you for your 12 years of putting this wonderful club together. We honor you, and we all want to say happy birthday, Joe, right?
Okay. On the count of three, let's go with happy birthday and serenade her for thank you for all the entertainment. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Joey. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, you guys. I'm going back to work so I can do my opening. Okay, thank you so much.
And now, the funny lady of Laguna Woods, here is Joey.
Let's go. I got dancers tonight. You ready to know that the sun comes shining through? You have those dresses and the sun comes shining through. I can't believe my eyes, all that mess belongs to you. Go ahead. Shake around and roll. Shake around and roll. Shake around and roll. Shake around and roll. Never do nothing to save your soft on your soul. Like the one I got, picture in the seafood store. I like the one I got, picture in the seafood store. Look at me and you think I ain't no cat no more. I had shake around and roll. Shake around and roll. Shake around and roll. Shake around and roll. Never do nothing to save your soft on the soul. Go! Hey, go! Go! When you wear those dresses and the sun comes shining through. When you wear those dresses and the sun comes shining through. I can't believe my eyes, oh, and that belongs to you. Let's shake around and roll. Everybody, what? Shake around and roll. Shake around and roll. Shake around and roll. Never do nothing to save your soft on soul. Shake around and roll. Shake around and roll. Shake around and roll. Shake around and roll. Never do nothing to save your soft on soul. Shake around and roll. Yay! Thank you. Aren't they wonderful? This is Brad and Teresa. Okay, now let's see. This goes here. Too many microphones. I think it filled up, didn't it? That's good. Okay, I had a terrible week. I'm going to have to read some of this stuff. I'm about to start the beginning of the new age, mind. I am still the life of the party if it ends at 9 o'clock. But I want you to know I've been single for a long time, and I've been on sale, but I'm going on clearance. Like older merchandise. Did you hear that, guys? Okay. You know you still got it, but you don't know what to do with it. It's all mind over matter. If you mind, it matters. Age is just a number, you know. I do dance, just ask me. Keep calm, be crazy, laugh, love, and live it up, because it's the youngest you'll ever be. Some people say I'm over the hill. I don't understand that because I don't remember getting to the top of it yet. I remember when the Dead Sea were just sick and not dead. I remember when happy hour, now I think happy hour is a nap, but that's not true. I still like happy hour. Who wrote this crap right here? I don't like it when you only see one candle on the cake. That happened to me this year. That's not fun, but she told me that if she'd have put all the candles, it would have burnt up the cake, so there you go. I don't like it when sex fiends ignore me. My idea of weightlifting is getting up. An archaeologist is a good prospect because he likes the older things. You know, we all should marry our own ages because then their eyes will fail just about the right time. You see that? I was talking to this group of women the other day, and we were all talking about how old we wanted our men. And everybody was saying, oh, they want 10 years younger, they want 15 years younger. I said, mine's not born yet. Well, then I have to tell you this for my ex-husband. I was married 38 years. Most of it painful. Anyway, I used to get undressed very sexy in front of him, you know. And then I said to him, so what do you like better, my pretty face or my hot body? He would look me up and down and look a little depressed and say, your sense of humor. That's all right, it's a joke. It's just Then I had a peeping Tom the other night. That really made me mad when I got undressed and I looked out at him and he pulled the shade. And then I told my minister at Saddleback Church a few days ago when I was 65, I said, you know, these men like women half their age. Do you know anybody 130? So that didn't happen. You know, life is like a roll of toilet paper. The closer you get to the end, the faster it goes. Have you noticed that? And my granddaughter said to me, Nana, if you're so hip, why don't you have a tattoo? I said, well, I'm going to get one now, and it's going to say my name, my address, and your mother's name, okay? Okay, so after a night of drinking, this guy, night of drinking and wild sex, he woke up to find himself next to a really ugly woman. Then he knew he made it home safely. That's a joke, folks. It's just a joke. Yeah. When you work for a senior community, they cry in all the wrong places, right? Then there was these two guys that were such good friends, and the one guy says to the other guy, now if you die before me, and you get to heaven, you know, I'd like to see the faces. I love to see the faces. Can we come up with the lights a little bit? He said, if you get to heaven, you have to let me know if there's baseball. Yeah, I love to see my people. Thank you. And so he died, and about 5 weeks later, he came down and he told his friend, yes, there is baseball. Everybody's great looking, everybody's happy, there's tons of baseball. And his friend got so excited, and he said, but the bad news is you're pitching next Sunday. You gotta give them all a little time to talk it over. Okay. And do you know why blind people don't skydive? because it scares the crap out of their dogs. That is a good one. Okay, you know what's good about dating homeless women? You could drop them off anywhere. And Joe says to his friend, I had a terrible wreck in my car. His friend said, oh no. He said, yeah, it was my mother-in-law. And then I knew the guy that wrote the Hokey Pokey, and he died. And we had a terrible time getting him in the coffin. First we put his left foot. And then there was a man who took his wife on a really fun weekend to a hotel. And they had a great big fight. She was trying to jump out the window. So he called the desk clerk and he said, you have to help me. My wife is trying to jump out the window. And he said, well, man, that's a personal thing. He said, no, it isn't. The damn window won't open. It's a maintenance problem. And Joe said his wife's on the warpath again. Last night she tried to make a sex movie, and her husband told her he wants somebody else to audition for the part. Oh, these are pretty good. Oh, a husband woke up feeling something was really wrong downstairs, and he found his wife laying face down on the floor not breathing. He panicked and he didn't know what to do. And then he remembered McDonald's had breakfast till 11. Now that is funny, you folks. It's a senior group, they feel sorry when I tell a joke. If a dog is barking at the back door and the wife is yelling at the front door, which one do you let in first? You let the dog in, of course, because he'll shut up when he gets in. Good, I like the reaction on that one. Well, scientists developed a long time ago something to lower a woman's sex drive. It was called wedding cake. You know, if prices keep going up around here, I'm going to have to marry an old man to enter into a loveless marriage with an old man who will try to assault me with a dead weapon. There's another, oh, look at this. Is that a dirty one, folks, or what? Okay, a man goes to the doctor and he says to the doctor, doctor, I need to talk to you badly. He said, I need my sex drive lowered. And the doctor said, my goodness, how old are you? He said, 89. And the doctor said, well, it's all in your head. He said, yeah, that's why I need it lowered. You know, they hold elections in November because the best time to pick out a turkey is in November. The circuses are closed and the clowns are just now going to Washington. Now that's not Republican or Democrat, that's funny. And this is my favorite one. There's a sign above the urinal at the golf course. And it says, welcome to this facility. This is the only place that we won't try to change your stance or your grip. That's funny. Let's end with that one. Okay, thank you so much. I'm really thrilled with who's here tonight. I'm so glad the place filled up. I thought I was going to have to go after that guy on TV today. Okay. Coming to the stage is a man that we absolutely love. We had him 12 years ago and then a few times after that. He spent 8 years as the star comedian of Disneyland's Golden Horseshoe Revue. And I remember his wife was there too. He toured with Reba McEntire, Johnny Mathis, Kenny Chesney. He's a regular comedian on the Grand Ole Opry of Nashville. You remember that? He received an honorary Doctor of Performing Arts from Westfield State University in Massachusetts. Let's welcome our funny friend, Dick Harwick.
Joey, that was great. We can visit your act at the Smithsonian Museum of Ancient History. But it was great. Your timing is great. You're great. You're 80 years old and you're still firing on all cylinders. Another round of applause for Joey. Isn't she great? Yeah, Joey. Well, let's have a little fun tonight. Want to have some fun? Say yeah. Yeah. Say yeah. Yeah. Knock, knock. Who's there? Everybody get your hands there, get them shaking. Everybody get your hands there, get them shaking. Now put your hands on the people next to you. Enjoy yourselves for a little bit. Get warmed up. Dig in deep.